I on my channel have already done a review of Oppenheimer. In this video, I'm going to get more specific, however, and just talk about sound design and cinematography in that movie. First of all, when it comes to sound, something I really appreciated about Oppenheimer is that before the scene where we see the Trinity test, the score gets louder and more intense. It ramps up, builds up to the moment where the bomb goes off. And then, as soon as the countdown timer is at zero, as soon as the atomic bomb goes off for the first time, all the sound completely cuts out. We're just seeing the explosion without hearing it. I think that was a really strong filmmaking choice that makes the scene better. It honestly makes it come off as more realistic because it's like, yeah, that is what would honestly happen, that you'd see the explosion before actually hearing it, and then the sound comes back, and so you hear the blast, the shock waves. I appreciate the way that Oppenheimer managed to make an atomic the it manages to make the explosion of the atomic bomb not come off as spectacle at all. It makes it come off as both amazing and terrifying at the same time. And then when it comes to cinematography, I really appreciated that right at the end of the movie when we actually hear what Oppenheimer and Albert Einstein said to each other when they were outside by the lake. Earlier on in the movie, we saw that the two of them were standing together, but we didn't hear what they actually said to each other. Then, right at the end of the movie, you actually hear what it is they said to each other. And then the last thing we see before the movie ends, that we see the world on fire because of atomic weapons. And that really is a strong and effective visual way of communicating to the audience what Oppenheimer is thinking in that moment. He's thinking that I might have started a chain of events that will lead to the Earth's destruction. He's thinking, I put the genie out of the bottle, and now it can't be put back into the bottle. I opened up Pandora's box because I helped to invent the atomic bomb. And then we zoom in, the camera zooms in on Oppenheimer's eyes. And that's a really effective visual way of making the scene come off as just chilling and haunting, frankly. That's the note that we end the movie on, is we see what Oppenheimer's thinking in that moment, and then the camera zooms in to his face. That's a really effective, I would say, use of cinematography. And then earlier on with the Trinity test, I think that's a really good way of using sound design, choosing to cut off all the sound as soon as the bomb goes off, and then the sound comes back. It makes the scene work better because it means we don't think this is spectacle, this is exciting. Like, yes, yes, you're seeing the explosion. No, it's more like, ooh, wow, this is both incredible and incredible to behold and terrifying at the same time. That's really effective.